Hi, and welcome to Camille's Country Corner. I am Camille, and on today's episode, we will be making a chicken Alfredo casserole with ravioli. Let me show you what you need for this recipe. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Definitely hit that like button. All right, let's get started. For this recipe, you will need some chicken breasts. I have 2 to 3 here. Butter, milk half and half, some ravioli, and some Italian style cheese. All right, let's put this together. All right, I had 3 chicken breasts and I cut them in half. Now I'm just going to add some seasonings to them. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, going to sprinkle them with a little bit of garlic powder. A little bit of Italian seasonings. Probably about a half a teaspoon of that. Same with the basil. All right, I'm going to stick this in an oven at 400 preheated for about 20 minutes or until the internal temperature reaches 165. All right, to my pan I have my 1 stick of butter. This comes together very quickly, so we are going to go ahead and melt the butter. And we're going to use 1.5 cups of milk in our half and half. Whatever combination you want to use. All right, let me go ahead and add my milk. And my half and half. We're just going to get that back up to temperature a bit. I'm actually going to do 2 cups here. I want to make sure that I have enough for all of the ravioli that I'm going to be using in this. I'm going to be adding a little bit of pepper, and I don't want to add any salt right now because I want to see what it tastes like with all of the cheeses in it. So we're going to add about 1.5 cups of cheese as this gets warm, which it's almost there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn my burner down to low. Actually, I'll probably just turn it off. We're going to go ahead and let that melt down as our cheese is already melting. All right, I will show you how to put this all together now that our cheese sauce is just about thickened. All right, let's assemble our casserole. I'm going to go ahead and spray the bottom just for good measure. I am going to place a little bit of the cheese sauce on the bottom, just a couple of spoonfuls. Now we are going to place a layer of our ravioli down. am using spinach and mozzarella ravioli, but you can use any ravioli you want here. I probably would skip the beef one only because we're using chicken today. The bag that I bought is, hold on, let me look for you. We're definitely not going to use this whole bag, but this bag is 3 pounds, 8 ounces. Definitely not going to use this whole bag. That's too much pasta. All right, now I'm going to put down my layer of chicken. And all I did was cut the breast into bite-sized pieces. Now my ravioli came with this packet of herbs and cheese, like a Parmesan, so I'm just going to sprinkle that over top. I am going to add a layer of our cheese sauce. Because I love everything absolutely cheesy, this is definitely not a low-cal dish. I am going to sprinkle a little bit of my Italian style blend. We are going to do one more layer of our ravioli. Now I still have my oven preheated at 400 degrees from when I cooked the chicken. We're going to go ahead and add our last layer of our cheese sauce. Just as if we were making lasagna, we want to make sure everything gets covered, even though I do like the crispy bits when they do get crunchy on the sides. I'm going to spread the rest of this Parmesan cheese mix with the Italian herbs, and I'm going to do one more layer of extra cheese on top, about a ½ cup. All right, we are going to put this back in the oven at 400 for 30 minutes, and I will show you what it looks like when it's done. All right, friends, this is what it looks like when it is done. So let's go ahead and give this a try. All right, let's give this a try, shall we? Went ahead and plated some up. Look at all that steam. We're going to have some hot lava right now. Let's try the chicken first. Now the ravioli. Very cheesy. And very hot. That is spinach and mozzarella. This is super cheesy. Definitely a guilty pleasure all the way around. The Italian seasonings and the basil in there just makes this perfect. It did not need any extra garlic except for the garlic powder that we had put on there. I'm guessing there was some garlic in the herb packet that I had that came with the ravioli. It's fantastic. I hope you try this recipe, and if you do, let me know how yours turned out and what kind of ravioli you used for yours. You can use tortellini, and if you don't have either one of those, you can just use any pasta of your choice. It's going to come out fabulous. All right, guys, I'm sure glad you came by here today. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and we'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.